Welcome back to Inside Wildcat Country. With 20 sports here at UNH, ranging from football to gymnastics, a lot of athletes deal with the injuries that come with playing intercollegiate sports. Here in the athletic training facility, a major overhaul took place this past winter. Let's take a look at all the new renovations here in the athletic training facility.
The construction began on December 17th. We've been probably thinking about what we wanted to do here probably for 5 to 10 years, just brainstorming. Really came to fruition about a year ago.
So over the last year, we've all been involved with, looking at the plans and making some decisions and deciding how the renovation would take place.
Weirdly, I'm one of those, like, I've got to see it to see what it actually looks like, and this is way better than what I expected it would look like. This is above my expectations by a lot.
What are the biggest changes? It just looks more modern. It looks like an allied health facility, like it should. The things that we really upped and improved most of all were our lighting, our utilization of our space.
Actual square footage wise, there's not that much difference. Maybe, I don't know, 100 square feet more, maybe a little more than that. But the way the room is set up now and the flow of the room is entirely 100% different. We didn't have these walls that are right behind me. One of the things I thought we needed to address was give everybody a wall to sit against, which seems kind of peculiar, but some of the players would only sit at certain tables because they needed a wall to lean on. And so the layout is different and I think significantly more functional.
Well, I think the biggest change that's happened in the room is the enclosure of the wet area, where we had the ice machine, the whirlpools, the cold tubs.
The fact that you can actually hear me now is because that room is glassed in. Before, it would have been, the noise level was significantly higher in here.
The ice machine is the noisiest piece of equipment that we have. It also generates a tremendous amount of heat. And so to be able to take that and close that in a glassed-in area with its own ventilation, it's just made this room that much quieter. It's made it that much more comfortable. And I think in the long run, it's going to be much safer for the athletes, and it's going to be a much more pleasant environment for them as they're going to be doing their treatments and rehabilitation things. At least 50% of all the athletic teams are in here at different times throughout the day. So we may be talking about 100 to 150 or more people that walk through here every single day.
We see a lot from gymnastics. We see a lot from men's and women's soccer, some from field hockey. Track certainly is a large number of athletes. We don't see them all, but at some point they're in and out. Most
of them to get treatment, but I think at the same time the athletic training room it's a safe place. It's a place where the athletes can come. Their coaches aren't here. They can kind of interact. They can meet people on other teams. They can relax. They can joke. I think that ends up being just as an important aspect of what the athletic training room is, as in addition to a facility where they get healthy and able to do their sports.
A very large percentage of the athletes go through here, and I think that's one of the reasons why the athletic department thought it was a big deal to renovate this, because it influences a lot of athletes. It's not just one team. It's not just one group. It's like every team benefits from this room being better.
It is something that we can be proud of now. I think it's something that the coaches and the athletes are proud of.
It's just going to improve what we've already been doing. It's just going to take it to that next level, and it's going to equate with the quality of athletics at UNH.
Wildcat fans, be sure to visit the UNH Marketplace online at unhwildcats.com. The online shop offers official Wildcat gear, photos, DVDs, and more. Log on and order yours today. Now it's time to look back at highlights from recent action in Wildcat Country, presented by Service Credit Union. Service Credit Union, for people on the move.
Now with 5, thrown out top, Hogan with 3, with 2 for the win. It's good! And UNH is going on to the semifinals.
Kelsey Hogan's buzzer beater propelled the women's basketball team into the America East semifinals for the first time since 2005. The Wildcats knocked off Stony Brook on March 8th, 49-46. Hogan poured in a team-high 13 points, including 3 of 5 from beyond the arc.
Hogan knocks down her second three-pointer. She has 8 points to lead the Wildcats in scoring.
The men's basketball team won its final 3 home games of the season, including a senior day triumph over Conference foe Maine on March 3rd. That win marked the Wildcats' first sweep of the Black Bears since the 1994-95 season. Ferg Myrick posted a career-high 27 points in his final game at Lundholm Gym, with 22 of those coming after halftime, helping the Cats to the 79-74 win. The women's swimming and diving team earned its 5th America East Championship on February 17th, setting an all-time league championship record with 858 points. Katie Mann spearheaded the title effort with a record-breaking finish in the 200-yard breaststroke. The league crown is back in Durham for the first time since UNH won back-to-back championships in 2005 and 2006. The Wildcat ski team matched its top NCAA placement since 1994, earning 8th place at the 2013 NCAA Skiing Championships on March 9th at Middlebury College in Vermont. Anya Caldwell-Bean capped her college career by earning All-America second team in the women's Nordic 15K freestyle. Taylor Vest-Burton and Sam Caulfier earned All-America first team in the slalom. Coley Oliver won first team in the giant slalom. And on the women's alpine side, Randa Teschner took home All-America second team in slalom.
Puck squirts back onto the stick of Hannah Armstrong. Armstrong center blue line, gets it Lavoie. Lavoie walks her way in. Score! Lavoie!
Senior Christina Lavoie of the women's hockey team led the Wildcats with 12 goals on the year, en route to becoming the 43rd Wildcat with 100 career points. The Cats finished the season with a 10-8-3 conference record, earning the right to host its first Hockey East playoff game since 2009.
Henry trying to get it behind the net. Here's Kumis. Kumis right side under 5 seconds. Canoodle shot, knocked down, rebound, score! The Wildcats tie it up with 3.7 seconds to go in regulation.
John Henrian's goal in the closing seconds of regulation on March 1st against UMass helped the Wildcats salvage a tie with the Minutemen, and was just the start of an impressive weekend for the Holden, Massachusetts native. The following night, Henrian led the Wildcats to a 4-0 win, notching his first career hat trick.
That comes off the boards here for Sorkin. Out to center ice for Thrush. Thrush into the zone. Thrush over to Henrian. Henrian the hat trick, and a 4-0 lead for the Wildcats.
The Wildcat gymnastics team hosted the UNH Invitational on March 2nd, emerging victorious over Towson, Yale, and Brown. Senior Austin Phobes recorded first-place scores on vault, uneven bars, and floor exercise, while Kayla Gray scored a personal best on all-around, good enough for first place. Well, friends, that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Inside Wildcat Country. Hope you've had half as much fun as I've had. So until next time, we'll see you inside Wildcat Country.